Hello and welcome to Mini Course, your gateway to bite-sized learning. In today's lesson, you will learn how to write Chapter 1. Chapter 1 of the thesis should contain a discussion of each of the following topics: introduction, statement of the problem, hypothesis of the study, optional, scope and delimitation of the study, significance of the study, and notes. Introduction. This section provides a concise overview of the entire research work, allowing readers to grasp its contents at a glance. The introduction plays a crucial role in clearly presenting the problem under investigation. In some cases, researchers begin the introduction with a broad presentation of ideas, making it challenging for readers to quickly grasp the specific focus of the problem. On the other hand, other researchers opt to start the introduction with a clear statement such as, "The main objective of this study is to," followed by an explanation of the study's rationale. This section may also incorporate relevant previous research findings to enhance the justification for the investigation. However, it is important to exercise caution and ensure that a comprehensive review of the literature is reserved for the subsequent chapter. This approach allows for a more thorough examination of existing research. Ultimately, this portion of the introduction naturally leads to the statement of the problem. Moving on to the statement of the problem. There should be a general statement of the whole problem, followed by the specific questions or sub-problems into which the general problem is broken up. You may watch again the previous tutorial video on how to write the statement of the problem and break the problem into specific questions. These are already formulated at the beginning of the study. Assumptions and hypotheses. Historical and descriptive investigations do not need explicit hypotheses and assumptions. Only experimental studies need expressly written assumptions and hypotheses. You may watch again the previous tutorial video on how to formulate the hypotheses. Next, the scope and delimitation of the study. Here's a guidelines in writing the scope and delimitations. 1. A brief statement of the general purpose of the study. 2. The subject matter and topic studies and discussed. 3. The locale of the study, where the data were gathered, or the entity to which the data belong. 4. The population or universe from which the respondents were selected. This must be large enough to make generalization significant. 5. The period of the study. This is the time, either months or years, during which the data were gathered. Next. Significance of the study. Significance of the study refers to the following: 1. The important contribution of the research to the knowledge. 2. The perceived positive effect or influence of the undertaking on the clientele that it seeks to reach, help, train, or inform. 3. The necessity of finding a solution to the research problem, and the necessity of the solution to the problem. The discussion of the significance of the study is presented either in the inductive or deductive perspective. In an inductive perspective, the researcher moves from the particular to the general and presents the importance of the study from the target beneficiaries to the researcher's region and nation. In the deductive perspective, the researcher moves from the general to the particular, and discussion of the importance of the study starts from the national level to the researcher herself and the target beneficiaries. The investigator should prove that the study has important contributions to solving the problem and need, bridging a knowledge gap, improving social, economic and health conditions, enriching research instruments and methods, and supporting government thrusts. This ends our lesson on how to write the Chapter 1 of your thesis. Don't miss out on our next tutorial video. Hit subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you in the next session. Thank you for taking the time to learn with us in our mini course.